Hello and good morning to you, everybody. This is Cliff Graves from Trainwell Boxing. We have been going through this week hacks that will help you become optimized in life. What does become optimized mean for you? Does it mean you're able to perform better in the bedroom, as a husband, wife, partner, in business, in sports? What does it mean to you? Does it mean that you're going to look better, feel better? Becoming optimized in life will enhance your life beyond belief. Beyond belief. And tomorrow's final hack, it is slanted towards males only. Now, I'm not sure whether we should actually have some form of caveat here. But let me tell you something for nothing. If you think I'm lying, if you think I'm taking the piss out of you or anything like that, wait till tomorrow and just try it and see for yourself. And see for yourself. Then you'll know. Then you'll be able to judge. So going back to these other hacks, which are so equally important. The first one, let's just precede these for people that are just joining us. The first one was financial freedom. Listen, if you've got a financial anchor always there and you're going from paycheck to paycheck each month, struggling, life ain't good, is it? You're just holding on by a tenuous thread financially each and every month. And that ain't good, is it? And we at Trainwell know that there are people like that because we've been like that. And it's fucking awful. Excuse my French, but it is terrible. Why shouldn't you, if you've worked damn hard all week, why shouldn't you go out at the weekend and treat yourself? Why shouldn't you on a Friday night go out and have a few beers with your mates and unwind? Why shouldn't you? If that's what you want to do. Why shouldn't you? You should be able to have enough money in your pocket to be able to facilitate that, to go shopping on a Saturday, buy those new trainers. Financial freedom, and Trainwell Boxing can help you. Not hinder you, not bullshit to you, not give you all these tips and things like that and have no vehicle to get you there. Just become all space cadetty, all hippies, positive thinking, Well, if you ain't got no vehicle to get you there, you ain't going to get there, are you? Financial freedom. The second one was diet. How can you be anything? You're stuffing in cream donuts every night. If you're eating crisps, which are lovely, by the way. I like cheese and onion. Crisps all day, if you goes down the Coke. Oh, get me one of those lagers. Won't give what I like. It's in a blue can, 5% proof. Oh, get me one of those ciders. I won't say which one it is. I don't do that anymore. Diet is everything. When you feel fit and well, your body isn't inflamed. Trans fatty acid, high fructose syrup, sugar all over the fucking place. It creates inflammation in the body. And I'm telling you, most metabolic syndrome, diseases and illnesses, diabetes, leaky gut, fucking you name it, is caused by a poor diet. Invariably high sugar, high fructose, shite that you're putting into your body. Look, Christmas time's coming up. Come on. Enjoy yourself at Christmas time. Fair enough. But don't keep doing it every fucking day. And then when you have a heart attack or fucking something like that, and you're wheeled into hospital, and you're thinking, so, oh, what have I done? Oh, what have I done? I fucked myself. We're trying to tell you now. Diet. Weight training. Everything emanates of weight training. Now, to those of you that have been following me religiously, like from the start, you'll know that I was doing this running thing. And on these YouTube presentations that we release, we ain't frightened to say we get it wrong. We ain't frightened to say that we've made mistakes. And we are flexible enough to say we're changing it. Because we're not like the rest of the YouTube presentations that you see on there. They're fucking false. They're out for self-gratification. Look, I do not care if I just speak to one person or 1 million people. I'm not after an income, earning an income through YouTube. I don't really care at all. I've got my businesses that are doing okay for me, and I'm very okay. My ulterior motive is to help you lot. So to give you cutting edge, sometimes emotional, but cutting edge truth. Because I need you to understand that my company, Trainwell Boxing, represents honesty and integrity. And sometimes it can be fucking hard to tell the truth and painful. But we will do that. Every single broadcast, you can rest assured that there's no Billy bullshit in there or hype. We say it as it is. So I was wrong. And this guy, he's got qualifications. I'll introduce you to him eventually. And then you'll see when you listen to this, this geezer's a bit special. And he is. He said, I don't want you doing any of the middle distance cardio stuff. And there's me saying to you, like, oh, cardio, yeah, you know, do your job. You got to do your road work. Well, you have got to do your road work, but not in long distance running. Why? Because from his mouth, and when I introduce you to him, you'll know. You'll know then. Then you'll know. Then the penny will drop. You go, oh, yeah. My old man used to say, listen to everybody and then absorb what you want to absorb. See who the wankers are and fuck them off down the road, or absorb. And this guy is, I'm so grateful to Father God that I've come into this guy's presence, because he's a fucking genius. He really is. And when you find out who he is, I'm sure you'll agree. He's saying it enlarges the heart. All this long distance stuff. Incidental exercise, walking the dog, that's okay. But any of this long distance stuff, it ain't done you any good. Burst training is what you need. So we almost had it right, Trainwell Boxing, when we said jogging and sprinting, because it's in there. But maybe we should just be doing the sprinting, resting, sprinting, resting. But anyway, I digress. The most complete format of exercising you could do is weight training. And you will know that we have given you tons and tons and tons. We've pulled out so many tools, metaphorically, from our toolbox for you. Because I desperately care about you. And I desperately want you to sit and say, oh, wow, mate, this is fucking great. This is great. And every single workout, there goes my cap, every single workout we advise on, we have trialed out. And I give you every ounce of my knowledge in the sport of boxing to try and put it in to all of this. We're getting to the self-defense bit, don't you worry. Then it was supplementation, intelligent supplementation, very necessary. Then the blue light electrical grounding. Seems trivial, but how absolute essential that is to becoming optimized. The seventh one is for broad-minded males only. And I'll tell you what, your partners, because I can't say male or female anymore, but your partners, they will thank you or thank me. Trust me. All you got to do is listen tomorrow, and then, like my old man said, absorb what you find is useful, trash it, anything else, even for an entertainment purpose. But that particular hack tomorrow, you wait and see, men. So I want to talk now very seriously about self-defense. I've got my notes down here, so I apologise if I keep bowing my head. I am going to, at the end of this, supply a video which one of the British self-defense instructors I really rate. I think he's sensible. I think he's intelligent, and I think he's right on the money. Now we've talked, Trainwell Boxing have talked quite a lot on this subject of self-defense. So I just really want to start off with the legal implications of self-defense. Then we'll go on to the moral and other bits and pieces. So you go out for an evening and you're with your mates and you go into a pub bar and there's some other lot that's in there. They're out for an evening and they're drinking it up and all the rest of it. The loud music going. There's the opposite sex or same sex, if that's your thing, walking in and out and around. And specifically it is with males, but it can kick off with females, I can tell you. But specifically it's male ego and stuff. And what I'm saying to you is you have to ascertain whether or not your actions, when it's about to kick off in that environment, a pub brawl is going to kick off, whether your actions, you acted in self-defense. I'm going to put my old acting head on a little bit here now. Bit of entertainment for you, I suppose. So supposing you're there up by the bar and you turn round and you've got a couple of pints, you take them over to a table where some of your mates are seating, and you turn around and you knock into somebody that's standing up by the bar with his mates, and you knock and you spill his drink, his pint, and it goes down his nice shirt. Cover your ears if you don't like expletives. He goes, what the fuck you think you're doing? You clumsy, stupid cunt. Hey? You want to fucking watch where you're going, pal? Now, you've had several pints. All around you are females, and you can see your mates there sitting at the table, and you say, well, what's your fucking problem, mate? I'm sorry, right? But don't get fucking antsy with me, mate. What do you suppose the other guy is going to say? Puts his pint down on that. He says, well, do you want to fucking make something of it then, or something? You some sort of hard case or something? You want to make something of it, huh? Do ya? Huh? At that point, what do you do? There's so many things that could happen that we're just playing and acting here. But what do you do? What do you do? Do you put down your hold these points. Right, listen. You've then gone into the arena of when it is not self-defense and it becomes a punch-up in a pub. It takes seconds. And your actions, because the other guy would become your co-defendant standing there in the dock, go from something that should never have happened into something potentially very, very, very serious. Straight off the bat, there's two of you. So in a public place, you're going to get lifted when the flatfoots arrive, hauling everybody up and arresting everybody, taken away in the vans and stuff. You are at best going to get lifted for a fray. Affrelia, the French word, affrelia, trying to cause a riot. Two of you. Or more than two of you. In come all your mates and in come their mates, and you've got the Western style punch up in the pub. Just because two males, they'd obviously had a few of them, couldn't control their egos, couldn't control their prides. So let's just evaluate that. What should you have done? What should you have done? Well, I know what I would have done. I would have said to my mates, I don't want to go to, let's call it pub A. I don't want to go to pub A. It's trouble. There's always fights down there. Let's just go down a road a little bit further and go to pub B. It's quieter in there. We can have a good drink and stuff. The art of not be there is the best format of self-defense, right? The other thing that went wrong there in a situation like that was exacerbation. You what, mate? You what, mate? You what, mate? They're both feeding off each other, winding each other up. When one has a whoa, hold on, look, I'm sorry. How much of your pint have I spilt? Here, hold on a minute. What are you drinking? Can you top this guy up for me, barman, please? Yeah, stick a half in there or something for me. Yeah, no problem. No, that's all right. No problem. the talk down. So you're saying, you might be thinking, where's all this leading to becoming optimized? I'm getting there. So what the courts will look at is, if you are claiming self-defense, that you didn't start this, the courts will look at several things. Were you intoxicated? Were you? Even if you bag the self-defense, it's gone to Crown Court, you've got your jury there, you're pleading not guilty and all the rest of it. And the judge says, right, okay, so we've sorted out the self-defense. We've sorted out the self-defense aspect of this. We realised Mr. Graves acted in self-defense. But was it proportionate? Was it proportionate? Crack, you've hit them and they've gone down. Whilst they're down, now you're kicking them in the face. And you're claiming, look, I was acting in self-defense. You know, he threatened he was going to get up and glass me. I wanted to make sure he didn't get up and glass me. The rule of the street says that that is the rule of the street, doesn't it? It's not the rule in the courts. And you would most definitely get done for that. And I would think, in all probability, you would get a custodial. Many months. It would be dependent. Did you cause ABH? Did you cause ABH with intent? Did you cause GBH? Did you cause GBH with intent? And if you was giving somebody a good idea whilst they're on the floor and you've incapacitated them, in all probability, it would be GBH with intent. So self-defense is not bar brawling, street fighting, or anything of the like. So when people say, oh, you know, Thai boxing, boxing, kickboxing, they're all good for the street. Are they saying that because they mean that for you becoming a proficient bar brawler, street fighter? Because if they are, they're the wrong instructor for you. Self-defense, 99% of it means using this, using your head, not like that, using your brain that God's given you, using your brain and avoiding. So if it means not being there, don't go to them situations. Don't put yourself out as a victim. If you know that subway, walking underneath that subway is trouble after 9 p.m. in the evening, don't walk under that fucking subway. There has to be a much longer alternative route that you can walk it. So avoidance and the art of not be there. And remember, self-defense should be to end the threat, and then that's it. End the threat. So in that case, if you hit somebody and they've gone down, that's the end of the threat. If they're getting up again, then you've got to take other action to stop the threat. If you can genuinely say, if it went to court, I didn't start this, I didn't want any trouble, I can be overheard putting my hands up saying, I don't want any trouble. I'm very sorry. I am now fearing for my safety. Please, I just want to walk away and go back and away. And that is when I had to preempt and hit. Then the CPS would have an uphill battle, even getting it to call. You might get charged, but I can guarantee you that those charges would be dropped if you're able to say that, and if you're not pissed off your face. So those types of places, what I'm saying to you, those types of places are highly dangerous places to be. There are nice pubs around and there are rough pubs around, and you've got to make the choice. You've got to make the choice who your friends are that you knock about with. 99% of it can all be avoided. Where and when appropriate, you need to be taught proper physical constraints, physical ways to deter the attacker from hurting you. And you are allowed to do that. And you are allowed, in those cases of self-defense where it's going to go physical, of preemptive striking, you are allowed to do that. You are allowed to do that. There's lots of which I've just gone into and explained to you that needs to be considered. So how does this make you optimized? It's like that. Have you ever seen years ago the kids program Pass the Parcel? And they're going around unwrapping this parcel, and right in the center is a tiny little, almost like matchbox thing that's wrapped up. That's your self-defense insurance if it's going to go physical. You've applied all the rest that I've said to you painstakingly over and over and over again. Don't be there, avoid, blah, 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 till I'm blue in the face. And that is something that you keep deep inside you. Have you ever seen 7th Dan karate shihans, not senseis, shihans, walking around, oh my, all apologetic, oh dear, oh. They don't walk around, oh yeah, look at me, look at me, look at me, do they? But they walk around with confidence. And that is where self-defense comes in, to make you into this optimized individual that you've got nothing to prove. You've got that insurance there with proper self-defense, which in the very extreme rare times that you need to bring out some form of violence, that it stops the attacker or attackers literally in their tracks. And if you've got that, you just feel there's an air of not authority but of confidence about you. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to leave you 2 videos which I want you to watch, video clips that I want you to watch, so you can get a more rounded perspective of where we've been going with all of this. Okay, so I'll put those links there for you. Make sure you have a look at them. Tune in for tomorrow, because tomorrow I can tell you what, it's for broad-minded adults only, but wait for the results. Okay, so have a great Saturday, and I will speak to you again tomorrow. This is Cliff Graves from Trainwell Boxing. See you later.